Hey, what's going on, guys? YouTube, hello, it's Yugioh here, back at it again. So, I really like the first video that I made about the XYZ event for Master Duel, and it's currently live right now. And I've been having fun with the generators recently, and I have been winning some sort of wins. Yeah, I have been consistently been winning, I guess so. But yeah, so here are like be a part two for the first video. So without further ado, let's check out our five more decks that you should play in the Master Duel XYZ event. So deck number one for today's video is Lyrlusk. I don't know how did I just forget about this archetype. This archetype is really fun to play. So basically, this deck just focuses on like spamming the board with level one monsters and going to your like rank ones, like really strong boss monsters like Ensemble Robin, F Zero, and going second you can just OTK with the Lyrless Assemble Nightingale. You can also play this deck with the OTK version, which you will play like a bunch of like level one or extender level ones. Go into your like for material assemble Nightingale, equip a bunch of equip spells and just attack for a game. But that's like a cheaper budget version for it. But if you have the deck and you have like extra gems to spare, why not play the pure Leerlusk? It's really fun to play. And so last video I was going by it by card and explaining every card by itself, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna say the card names and just put out the list here for you so that this video won't take like 28 minutes to watch. So yeah. So we have our Cobalt Sparrow, Sapphire Swallow, Turquoise Warbler or Tri-Brigade Nerval, Barrel Canary, Celestine Wagtail for the level 1 winged beasts that you need for the deck. And of course the hand traps, Maxi, Ash Blossom, and Nibiru. Playing Lightning Storm for going second, Triple Tactics Talent as well, Prosperity for consistency, Bird Call as well for consistency, of course, Cold Buy for defensive cards, and of course the Crossout Designator, and the last hand trap, which is Infinite Impermanence. For the extra deck, we're playing F-Zero, Utopic Future, and Utopic Draco Future, which is one of your best like boss monsters that you can make easily in this deck. We're playing Recital Starling to have like more extenders. Assemble Nightingale if you can't like end on like a strong end board, you can just wall up with this card. It cannot be destroyed. You don't take damage for the turn if you activate this effect, and it's also a good way to OTK your opponent and of course access your Zeus. Playing Kiki Nagashi Fucho, also the same use as our Nightingale here. We're playing our Ensign Blue Robin, one of our boss monsters. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can bounce one monster they control. Uh, Next, we're playing the Promenade Thrush. It's just like a way to like clear your opponent's board by removing their spell and traps. Downer, of course, we can go into with our Zeus line, of course. Double Zeus, one of the few decks that can utilize a lot of Zeus. And of course, Zeus is not once per turn, so it's not that bad to have two. And of course, the one of Typhon. So if you're interested on your, furry level 1 bird girls, this is the deck for you. You just spam your level ones, make a Lyric Nightingale going second, and just OTK your opponent. Or if you're going first, you can just make a Utopic Future Draco and of course the Ensemble Robin. For the next deck, we have Gonkun Suship. So this is for our Suship enjoyers here. We're playing the Adventure Engine, of course, so that we don't get named one out of every one game. So what does this deck do? It's basically just a rank for turbo deck, or just summoning your big unique class carrier, of course. This is basically a negate in the battle phase, I think, if you it's in your opponent's turn, which is like a really bad negate, but it's permanent, so I guess. One thing about this deck is it's like a gamba but like fun type of deck. It's just you serving your opponent like either burning them or just attacking them directly with unique class or just setting up the adventure lines so that basically just an OTK deck. It's really easy to OTK with Ikura class and the Utopia the Lightning, and of course Gankan Suship Uni class. But we're playing the adventure so that we have a play going first, and I just made this deck not going second incentive, not going second focus deck because I don't know, like just Unga Bunga deck is just not that fun, I guess. So for the deck, we're playing Shari, playing the best card in the one card that you need in deck. This is the card that this deck centralizes for. Um, you just have to need you need to have like 3 copies of this because we're playing a lot of like dice and of course the painful decision so that we can access the normal monster. Of course, we're playing the Maxi and the Ash, playing the Chantress to access our adventure engine. Ikura is a extender which enables our Ikura class to attack twice in the battle phase. We're playing Shirawo. Shirawo searches our spell and trap. Yung Kansuship Shadow Red is basically a multi-faker for this deck. And Uni is, of course, our enabler for our Uni class. Next, we're playing the Griffin Rider since we're playing the Adventure Engine. Are playing the die to summon our Shari from the deck. Same with their painful decision to access our Shari easily. Next, we're playing 3 Aramis here, 1 Dracoback, one of the field spell. It sometimes gets you like free materials as long as you like sequence your cards well. It gets you like 2, 3, 4, one more body. You know, playing the Faithful Adventure, Gankan Suship Catch Up the Day. Of course, it's a weird card. It burns your opponent. Just does a lot for the deck to consistently summon your XYZs. So yeah, we're playing 2 Cold Buys and 2 Imperms for the hand traps. For the extra deck, we're playing UDF. You're gonna play this cards a lot because I really like this card. So why not just play it in every deck? Playing Utopia and Utopia the Lightning to help to OTK, Dweller. Of course, there are some like graveyard decks in the format. Baguska, we can make Round Force, why not put Baguska on there? 2 Ikura class, 2 Shirawa class, and of course the 2 Uni class for the Gonkansu ship cards. Next, we're playing the Gaia Thunder so that we have extra materials for our Zeus if we have Uni. And of course the one of Typhon. So if you're a sushi fan, play this deck. So here's for our next deck. We are playing Super Quantum. This is for the Sentai enjoyers, Power Rangers lovers. So yeah, we're playing Super Quantum. This deck revolves around our Magna Carrier, the field spell, which makes us our boss monster, Great King Magnus, which is the big Gundam. So I mean big Megazord, I guess. It's unaffected, it's a quick effect, unicorn effect, and of course, it's basically a walking draw if you manage to get 6 plus materials, I guess. But most of the time, you'll summon it with 4, so it's basically just a powers on the field. So for the cards, you're playing Alphan, your starter. We're playing 3 Maxi, Diviner as well for a starter. It gets you to your white layer to search our Alphan. Also dump your Trias and to summon our Alphan from the deck. Playing blue layer, playing Ash, playing the dangers for discard engine so that we plus if we somehow get our danger monsters in the hand and just discard for super quantum mech ship. It's also like a great way to make our some of the extra decks like the white mech beast and the blue mech beast for an extra interruption. Next, we're playing 2 for the green layer. I feel like this is the one. You can play 3, but 2 is, I think, is optimal for the deck. We're playing 3 red layer. Nessie, as I said, it's a discard engine. We're playing white layer. It's also a 7, I guess. So we can pair it up with our white layer to make the white beast. Trias, as I said, to tribute if diviner gets imperm. Summon our Alphan from the deck. We're playing one of the Alphan Strike. You're only using the graveyard effect for this. You most of the time discard it, but there are times that the first effect comes up, but don't just don't trust that it will come up. Just it's just a discard card here, so that you can activate a super quantum mech ship Magna Carrier from your deck. Next, we're playing the triple lightning storm for going second. We're playing triple field spell because this is what deck revolves around. Two Italy to access our blue layer most a lot of the times, and of course we're playing two called by the grave, so we don't get ashed, I guess. Next, we're playing two of the uh, rank three, the blue layer, blue beast, Gramples, I guess. Just we need it for the mech king, so yeah. We're playing the arrow boss as well, playing our red mech beast as well, playing this the Magna Liger, and of course our Luster Rex for more card. I mean more extra deck to go into our Great King Magnus. Just remember that the blue is the spell trap destruction, green is Book of Moon, red is a monster pop, and white is a face up negate for effect monsters. Of course, we're playing the Utopia Lightning for OTKs, playing Zeus and Typhon because we need more Gundams in the deck, and of course, we're playing the Great King Magnus, which is the win condition for the deck. So the deck is really relatively simple. Just summon a bunch of your Power Rangers or Sentais on the field, discard cards with Magna Carrier, make their Zords, combine them into a Great King Magnus, and you're basically winning the game because you have a Towers that is also a draw, that is also a quick effect, shuffle back into your opponent's deck. It's basically Nightmare Unicorn on crack. Next deck, this is for the Josh viewers. Joshua Schmidt, I've been a really big fan of, so why not paying homage to the boy? We're playing Paleo, the 60 card Paleo with mill cards, grass, and reasoning. It's legal, it's really strong as well. If you will just like to piss off your opponents by playing really, really slow, or just do like play a control deck other than Labyrinth in the event, so you can just play this instead. You play your XYZ, so it's technically an XYZ deck. So yeah. So for the deck, we're playing Backjack, we're playing Soldier Dragons to summon our Laundry from the deck. Laundry is mill 3, it's just Dante. Reasoning, of course, to mill our spell and traps to the graveyard. Grass as well, since we're playing 60 cards. We're playing Time Tearing Morganite. I really like this card in this deck, even though we have Reasoning, and because we don't play a bunch of like draw cards in this. We don't play the Judgment card. We're not playing Reckless Greed, so we can just use Morganite. But if you want to play the Judgment card, the Reckless Greed card, you can do it for more draws. You can also play Pikaya as well, but this is the build that I'm really comfortable with. So yeah, we're playing three of the Wabokus, three of the Threatening Roar to protect our Paleos on the board. We're playing three Needlebug Nest. Breakthrough skill is basically an Imperm if it's in the graveyard. Fiend Griefing, playing Canadia, Book of Moon, Dinomisius, Banish, Marella sends our transaction robot to the grave or any of the trap cards that we need. Lian Colia is our a way to return our rollback or any of the banished card from the banished pile. Rise to Full Height, of course, really staple in this deck. Lost Wind is basically also the sixth copy of like Breakthrough Skill, but they only play Lost Wind, I think. In the other list, they don't play Breakthrough Skill. I feel like it's Breakthrough Skill is still good, but I think it's just a good replacement. I guess if you don't want this, just remove it. Play Reckless Greed. Next, we're playing Trap Trick to access our trap cards. We're playing IDP, Karma Cannon, which is a really really strong trap card, and of course the Transaction Rollback, which is why this deck is like really really good. Of course, for the extra deck, we're playing Gachi Gachi. I don't know, just put it here just to wall up, I guess. One Sky Cavalry Centaria, for our Zeus line, Cut Shark for OTKing, Anumalo Karis, Opabinya to search our Paleo traps, Mannequin Cat, it's rank 2, I just put it there. I don't use it, I don't understand the card. Playing Onibimaru, if you banish like a boss monster with this card, with, for example, like Dynamiscus, you can just bring it back, playing Downerd, 2 Zeus, and of course the 1 Typhon. And here for our last deck, as I said, from the Sushi deck, I don't like going playing OTK decks, but you know what? I just gave in. I will give you guys one OTK deck, playing the pure trains, or just breaking our opponent's board with the Droplet, Storm, Nibiru, and the Raigeki, and just summoning like two big dogs, and just go into our Rail Cannon, burn 2k, and attack directly with our Liebe for 6k. So it's the deck's relatively simple. Like use your going second cards to break your opponent's board, and of course, summon your big tanks and just rail your opponent to death, I guess. So for the deck list, we're playing 3 Max C, 1 Construction Train, Signal Red. I don't think they play this, but it's a worse battle fader. Why not just play it, I guess. 3 Ash Blossoms, 2 Rail Car, burn 500. That's just it. But you cannot conduct a battle, please. Yeah, it's bad. It's just another target for urgent schedule. We're playing Flying Pegasus Railroad Stampede, Night Express Knight, Heavy Freight Train Derrick Train, Super Express Bullet Train. Of course, we're playing two Nibiru for our board breakers, Raigeki, Lightning Storm, Tokusano, Shinkyojin for consistency, Revolving Switchyard, one of the best cards in the deck. Of course, Urgent Schedule, insane card, summons like monsters for free, and of course, the Forbidden Droplet for sticky boss monsters. Next, we're playing the UDF. It's just there. One of the Dreadnoid go into your Madness, which is really funny. You can rank up into any level, rank 10 or higher machine XYZ monster. And what do you know? He is a rank 10 or higher. So, yeah. We're playing the Rail Cannon Gustav, one of the Sky Palace Gangaridai, playing the Super Dreadnought Dora, playing the Juggernaut Libe, of course, one of your best way to OTK, one Magnus, one Zeus, and of course, one Typhon for the deck. So this deck is just OTK Unga Bunga Punch. So yeah. So that's basically it for our 5 more decks for the XYZ Cup event. I really like doing this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it too. I hope you guys could pick one XYZ deck in the last video or just this video. It makes me appreciate it a lot if you subscribe or just like whatever. Just do the YouTube thing. I just like making these types of video. Probably doing some things consistently now. Now that I have my schedule's been really not that tight. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want a part 3, I guess. Just comment down below. See you guys next time. Peace.